All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Monday, April 21st. It is our old friend Vulcan. But before we begin, let's have our cryptic clue of the day. All right, with all due respect to cracking the cryptic, given the starting letters, Simon, perplexed, overlooks obvious logical solution. Bobbins! So have a think on that. I think not too tricky. And again, we love Simon and Mark at Cracking the Cryptic. All right, back to today's crossword. Okay, marsupial's origin, Australian territory principally. Well, principally, of course, we think of starting letters. Very appropriate. Well, we only have MOAT, so it's not an everyman type clue, but maybe it's just territory, principally the T. Is it a marsupial? Oh, I think a wombat is a marsupial. And the origin is the womb. All right. Okay. I'm at Alabama City and I'm not moving. All right. Well, there is Mobile, Alabama. With I'm in front of it, we get immobile for not moving. Dolly's role, performing. All right, well, I think it's a famous, excuse me, Dolly. A role in a film could be a part, and if you are performing, you are on, and we get the great Dolly Parton. After riot, her moving, initially calm speech. I'm thinking it might be a speech. Yeah, I think we're going to anagram riot her. That's all going to move or be anagrammed. And then we're going to have a C. Yes, so rhetoric, which would be speech, a speech. Okay, for this study, several years are 60 minutes. Well, 60 minutes is an hour, of course. Year can be Y. Oh, it's like YY hour, but for this study, no. Two rhymes for say, ambush. I have no idea how to decipher that. Two rhymes, well, one rhyme might be a couplet, or so is it a term from poetry? No. Daughter putting topping on cake and cutting it up. Well, I'm going to guess daughter will be D. Putting a... Yeah, I think the topping on cake is icing. And so with the D, you get dicing, which would be cutting it up. We'll try this down. Workers' appearance for informal vote. Yeah, an informal vote might be a show of hands. And hands can be workers, as in farm hands. And so they put in appearance, they show. All right, walk round hospital to get suture. Yeah, that H I think is going to be the hospital, and we're going to put a word for walk around it to get suture. I can only think of stitch. What else could that be? And then what's walk? No, don't get it. What's in this shoe? I don't believe it. Ah, my foot could be in the shoe. And that's what you might say if you don't believe someone. Rare event in field that may involve a couple of ducks. Oh, well, a duck can be 0, which could be O. I think it's going to be a rare event. I mean, is it a hat? I'm thinking hat dance. Hot, hot something, hot hit. A rare event. And then what's the field? Field, like your area of expertise? Or hectare? No. No, let's move on. The country of Somalia. All right, well, hidden within Somalia, we have Mali. The port of Salerno. Question mark. Yeah, I have a feeling that Salerno, which is 7 letters, maybe can be, anagrammed to Orleans. And so you might say that Salerno is a new form of Orleans. All right. Fierce cat, it chewed. All right, that's 11 letters. Chewed an anagram. An official document. Oh, I think just a certificate. I like it. Let's do some more downs now that we have that T. Film, plays, and a party. I like that. It could be a film, plays, and a party. Party, of course, usually a do. Oh, it could be a political party. No, I need more for that. Sickness noted away from center in Egyptian city once. Is it going to be an Egyptian city once, an old one? But I think it might be a sickness like the plague or noted away. The center in Egyptian could be a P. And then city once. Oh, maybe it's just a city. The Hague? But it's still a city. Den Haag. Oh, maybe it's the plague and you take away the P, and how do you take away the L? No. Oh, Mendelssohn's Caveman. That's great. No idea. Is it some piece? Did Mendelssohn write operas? I can't think of any. Can just think of the Hebrides, Fingal's Cave, right? No. Let's try Better Years for Glad Rags. Ooh, better can be to top something or to cap, and then something for years, age, or eon. Yeah, I think it's going to be glad rags of some kind. Top hat, topper. No. All right, back to the across. Deny Island is to be converted into theme park. Oh, well, that's I think, very obvious anagram indicator in converted and not a tricky anagram of Deny Island to get Disneyland. All right. A sign to leave the auditorium. No. A fool and an unruly youth become troubled. I think it's going to mean troubled. It's probably going to start with a and then a word for fool, a knit, something, and an unruly youth. What is that? Yeah, no, can't see it. Intelligent means of applying pressure to conservative. Pressure is probably going to be P. Conservative could be C, con, or Tory. Or maybe it's a famous conservative. Is intelligent then the definition or in? Yeah, I think it must be intelligent. I don't think intelligent means. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't think it's a single thing. Means of applying pressure. No. Uniform, not recorded by railway. Uniform, not. I think the railway might be RY, and so not recorded. Yeah, I don't know what that would be. And then I can't think of a word for, well, uniform as in level or uniform as in something you wear. No. After time, children's author is cheap. Well, I'm thinking T for time and then an author, children's author, and the whole thing will mean cheap. I have a feeling that there was a children's author. Was it Thomas the Tank Engine? A Reverend Audrey? Let me pause and look up Audrey. Yes, it was Wilbert Audrey. I don't know how I got that from the back of my brain, but he was an author, Anglican minister. He created the Railway series, which featured Thomas and his friends. All right. All right, let's finish the downs. We looked at that. Oh, it does. Let's see. Better years. Yeah, don't see it. Time to drop into unpretentious local. So I'm thinking we're going to put something for time. Again, it might be a T into a word for, yeah, unpretentious might be naive. And with the T, it becomes native. Yeah, I don't know about using the same indicator for the letter, same letter, exact same way in two clues, but that's quibbling. Rule at Christmas, stop scratching. That's a good clue too. Rule at Christmas. Yeah, I don't get that at all. All right. Not a great first pass for a Monday Vulcan, but what can you do? All right, I should definitely be able to get my yeah, so to ambush somebody might be to waylay them, and so it's two rhymes for the word say, way and lay. All right, I like that. Rare event in field that may involve a couple of ducks. Yeah, I've no idea what a rare event is. Or maybe just rare? Oh, I am wondering if it's maybe a whole thing is a cryptic definition for a scoreless draw. I never played the pools in Britain, but I think it is somehow predicting scoreless draws or score draws, like something to do with that. Anyway, here's our walk around hospital. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what kind of letters are, vowels or consonants are going to go between the H and the D, particularly if the H can be removed. I'm still not thinking of a good word for walk. Oh, pound the pavement. No. Yikes. Looks like we have Toy Story, I think, maybe. That is a film, but plays. Ah, yes, plays with something, toys with it, and the party is the Tory party. There we go. Oh, I think the unruly youth is a Ted. I think. I think it might be a Ted. So troubled. Oh, a git. Yeah, I don't know if I always think of the word git meaning fool. Well, I suppose it is often preceded by stupid, so maybe it is. All right. Mendelssohn's Caveman. Oh, I even said Fingal's Cave. Oh my goodness. And I grew up in an area of Dublin called Fingal, so definitely should have got that. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, uniform. Oh, uniform could be level. Oh no, but uniform can be livery. Ah, yes, of course. I should think of what's his name, the American television presenter, the famous clip of him when they were trying to record something and kept messing up. He's screaming, "We'll do it live, we'll do it live." Anyway, it's live by railway. Goodness, all right, the left half is done, thank goodness, but not much on the right hand. That's the sickness. All right, it's not the Hague. Noted away from center in Egyptian city once. No. And the rule at Christmas, still just the D and the A. Let me pause, sip my water, and ponder that one. No, couldn't think of anything for that one, but I did look over at my glad rags. There was a word in the back of my mind, and finally it came to the front, and that is finery. And so better is finer. And years, yeah, just one Y for years. That makes sense. All right, A sign. Again, when we see an A in the clue, it's possible that it's going to be a naked A there, and then a three-letter sign. Oh no, I don't know. To leave the auditorium. I am just wondering about auditorium having to do with hearing. If it's a homophone. Oh, could it be an exit sign? A sign to leave? I don't know. It would support 15 down starting with the. Could it simply be exit? A sign? But why auditorium? A sign to leave, I think, would have been enough. Exit. Or do we remove something from the word auditorium? Hmm. No, I'm not very confident in that one. But I am trying to think of some sickness. The bends is a sickness of a kind. Noted. Yeah, because I think Thebes is the Egyptian city. Noted away from center. Ah, yeah, so noted. You take away the center letters of noted, leaving the N and the D, and they go inside. So I presume Thebes is no longer a city. It is funny why a big city of antiquity that there isn't still some kind of city or town there, but I'll have to look that up later. All right. Still, the top right is looking terrible, but I'm making some progress. Intelligent. Ooh, yes. So the conservative actually comes at the start, and then a means of applying pressure. It might be, oops, a lever. And together that gives us clever. Oh, so now rule. Oh, Christmas could be DEC, December. Ah, and rule might be law. And to stop scratching, you declaw. Oh my goodness, that's very tricky. I like it though. All right, let me pause and ponder my rare event. I did think again of hat, and then looking at the sea, I thought of a hat trick, which is a rare event in football, so in the field. I don't get the couple of ducks, however. Yeah, I have no idea what that's talking about. Oh, we do have an anagram of that at the beginning. That may involve. I don't know, is a rick a word for a couple? I thought a brace of ducks, but anyway. Oh, I haven't gone back to this one. For this study, several years are 60. Oh, thinking about a course could be study. Several years are 60. Nah, I don't see why it would be that. I mean, could it begin with Hour, hour? Yes, is it some kind of longitudinal study? I don't think so. Well, what would that do for my walk? Oh no, it's not course because I just figured out finally. I'm sure you all saw it. But suture, I suppose what you do the suture with would be thread. And so walk is to tread. All right, so several years are 60 minutes. Oh, that's very clever. Yeah, it might take you a few years to get your degree, but geographically, I think there are 60 minutes in 1 degree. Very clever. All right, let's check all. Everything is still there. I don't think we had a Q or a J. I don't see any particular theme. Well, I think we rarely get a theme on a Monday, if ever. All right, let's see what they're saying over at 15 squared. All right, the blog is by Andrew. Oh, I didn't realize it's a bank holiday in Britain. I hope you all had a great day yesterday. All right, the only one I wrote down was the hat trick. Oh, you see, I was thinking um, that of soccer, football, and scoring 3 goals, but for a bowler, I suppose field is more cricket. Two of the batters will have scored a duck, but this may not be the case, and so that's why Vulcan says may involve. All right. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Exit. Oh, yeah. I never went back and double checked that, but pretty much a straight definition. That's, yeah, I'm not crazy about that one. That seems like a placeholder that Vulcan might have put in and meant to go back and come up with something less obvious. Anyway, quite a lot of general knowledge. Ted for Unruly Youth is very dated. And yeah, exit. Ideal Monday puzzle. Hesitated to enter exit. Yeah, December for Christmas is a bit of a stretch too. But anyway, I can't complain. I got it done in under half an hour, so that's always my goal for Monday. Anyway, thanks as always for watching and have a great day.